कुछ ख्वाब अधूरे रहे, कुछ आरजुएं दफन हो गईं, कुछ राहें बदल गए, कुछ मंजिलें गुम हो गईं। हादसों का ये सफर भी अजीब था मेरे दोस्त, हर जख्म आज मिला और कल कहानी हो गई। Have you ever wondered when this life comes to an end, what really goes with us? Our money, house, possessions, anything. We leave all these behind. But the Upanishads gives us a much deeper way of looking at this question. They speak about karma, desire, actions and impressions of our inner life. And there are two important things to understand. First, karma, and second is our inner tendencies. The Upanishad says that a person becomes shaped by their actions and conduct. It presents a powerful chain. Desire leads to intention, intention leads to action, and action leads to its consequences. So, karma is not simply about punishment or reward. It is about the direction in which our action takes us. If we repeatedly choose kindness, truth, and compassion, these qualities become stronger within us. If we repeatedly choose greed and cruelty, these can also become deeply rooted tendencies. In this sense, every action is doing two things. It affects the world around us and it also changes us. So when we talk about our inner tendencies, the Upanishad teaching don't look at human being as only a physical body. They speak about the deeper journey of individual and impressions created by desires and actions. The Upanishad speaks about how one's conduct is conducted with one's future birth. So according to the spiritual understanding, death is not necessarily the end of the journey. The body is left behind, but the karmic consequences and tendencies created through life are understood to continue into the next stage of existence. This is why we can think of karma as kind of invisible spiritual account. Not an account of money, an account of what we have created through our thoughts, desire and actions. And now comes an important question. What about the karma of the people around us? Suppose someone in your family behaves with anger. Does their karma automatically become yours? No. Answer is no. Their actions belong to them. But something else can happen. You may constantly think about their behavior. You may replay their words in your mind. You may become angry because of their anger. You may begin carrying their negativity into your own life. And slowly their behavior can start influencing your thoughts and actions. And their karma is theirs. But what you choose to do with that influence is your karma. This is why awareness is so important. You cannot control every person around you. You cannot control every situation. But you can control what you repeatedly encourage within your own mind. Someone hurts you. You have choice. You can keep replaying the pain. You can learn from it and let it go. Someone behaves with hatred. Someone wants to hurt you. So it's your choice. Either you can hurt them or just choose not to become what hurt you. And perhaps this is one of the most beautiful lessons of karma. Life gives us experiences, but our responses to those experiences helps shape who we become. The Upanishads also remind us to look beyond our narrow sense of identity. Look at a bird, an ant, a tree, a human being, different forms, different abilities, different life. Yet all are part of the same larger existence. Nature does not measure our worth by money, status or possessions. And perhaps that is something we forget. We spend our entire life collecting things that we cannot take with us, while ignoring the qualities we are developing within ourselves. So the question is, what am I building every day? More wealth or more wisdom? More position or more peace? More followers or more compassion? Because according to Upanishadic vision, the deeper journey is not about what we accumulate outside. It is about what happens within. Some dreams will remain incomplete, some people will leave, some roads will suddenly change, and some chapters of life will end without giving us the ending we wanted. But even those experiences can become part of our inner growth. And a pain experience can make us bitter, or it can make us wiser. A failure can break our confidence, or it can teach us humility. A loss can fill us with anger or awaken compassion. The experience is one thing. What we create from that experience is another. So perhaps the most important question is not what will I leave behind. Perhaps it is what I am creating within myself while I am here. Because one day the house will remain here, the money will remain here, the possessions will remain here. Everybody will return to nature. But according to Upanishadic understanding of karma and rebirth, the deeper journey is connected with our actions, desire, and inner tendencies. So, live consciously, choose your actions carefully, watch your thoughts, don't carry someone else's anger, do not allow someone else's negativity to become your nature, and don't measure the success of your life only by what you achieve. Measure it by who you become, because perhaps the greatest wealth of this life is not what we collect before we die, but the consciousness we cultivate before we leave. And maybe this is the question worth asking today is, if everything external stay behind, what are we creating within ourselves that is worthy of carrying forward? Thank you. Dhanyavad.